These are the most expensive fails in the world. $50,000, $300,000, $10 million. If your engine's overheating, this is how not to cool it down.
He needs some milk.
This right here is every car guy's nightmare. I think the commentator does a pretty good job at putting it into words.
And there's millions and millions and millions of dollars of damage here.
The outcome of our night's feature bout: cup of bubble tea victorious, defeating $50 million painting by TKO. Oh, you finally order that canary yellow Ferrari SF90 and await delivery like a kid in a candy store. Then this happens. No trailer? No problem. Bonus points for installing some aerodynamic speed ports in the bottom of your boat. When you want that top shelf bottle, but you're too proud to ask for the stepladder, congratulations, you broke it. Bright orange warning barricades and rules are meant to be broken. Besides, it's a four-wheel drive, built for muddy off-road trails. If you actually play this video in reverse, then your boss would give you a bonus for building the house framing so fast, instead of just firing you on the spot. I don't know what happened to cause this disaster, but I'm glad I'm not the person who has to clean up the mess. Sure, this guy gets a complimentary homer for expertly nicking that fly ball into the camera lens. That's a bullseye in my book.
Can we send him a bill?
Owning a Great Dane the size of a Shetland pony isn't without its fair share of risk, especially for the support beams of the front porch of your house. Test drive your new hoverboard near the pool so you can simultaneously check if it's water resistant, or in this case, not. When you're paid $12 an hour to dig a hole and you hit a sewage pipe, well, your day just turns to poop, literally.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Welcome to Freddy's Fake Doors. I'm Freddy. Let me show you around. The bond between two fridge delivery guys has to be strong. One goes right, the other has to go left. Well, let's just hope they chose the extended warranty.
You are fired.
And this, friends, is why you pay the extra $20 to get the store to bring your big screen TV to you. Almost everyone else could see that this was going to end badly. Had she aimed just a little bit lower, that could have easily been a strike. Never let your rage get the best of you.
Enemy spotted.
That's definitely gonna cost her. Welcome to Greg's Green Grocer, where our prices are so low they'll bring the house down.
Yeah, boy.
Never stick your arm out of a plane. This guy learned that the hard way.
Bye, have a great time.
Exotic cars are cool, and having a pet bear is pretty amazing, but a pet bear hanging around a sports car isn't the greatest idea.
Ouch!
When at first you don't succeed, then try again, and then 5 more times, and then epic fail. These kids were all about the stunt life until one rider got a little too close to an expensive car. It's hard to believe just how lifelike VR gaming has become. When you take a nosedive off a tall building, you really feel that impact. What a mighty fine-looking display rack full of fruity wines. It would be a shame if it were to, obey Newtonian laws of gravity. There are certain things I wish I could unsee. This is definitely one of them.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Safety first. Gotta wear your protective gloves while you're destroying somebody's expensive brand new computer.
Good gravy.
Never mind screwing your hammock seat into a drywall ceiling. Why on earth does the upstairs neighbor have a sandpit in their living room? When you hear some rattling in the back, it's probably best to keep the door closed. Play dumb games, win dumb prizes. Always look both ways when crossing an intersection.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Bro, we've all been there. If this car was parked just a few feet forward, the Starbucks sign would have created him a new sunroof. Recreate the anguish of slicing the ball into the water trap in your very own home by destroying your TV instead. Oof. When carrying an $11,000 Neolith countertop, you gotta support the middle. That's coming straight out of their paychecks. Installing your fancy new wine rack is simple, only if you make sure you screw it to the wall.
I like turtles.
This guy learned how to renovate kitchens in less than a week. Now he's gonna have to learn plumbing in the next 5 minutes.
Oh my.
Up the stakes next time you're playing dominoes by using heavy machinery and tiles made of glass. It turns out inline skaters absolutely hate video cameras. Samsung Gorilla Glass has come a long way, but when the advertisement claims it's unbreakable, logic dictates that you don't try to prove the point with a hammer. When lowering a car from a tray truck, a good rule of thumb is to make sure the winch chain is attached, or else it'll run off for a quick dip in the neighbor's pool.
Oh, brother.
One guy's clearly been practicing, while the other, you be the judge.
Nice shot.
You kinda can't blame the dog here. All Fido wanted to do was take a leak on his favorite bush. When you brake, you have to imagine hitting through that cue ball, not through the table. This summer, it's Paranormal Activity 5, a convenience store haunting, coming to a theater near you. The big warning signs may just be a new age IQ test, and we're about to see someone fail miserably.
Come on!
Losing your phone on a roller coaster must be such a confusing mix of emotions. Sure, we could all smash up our computers every time we lose a game, but then you'll have to live with no money and no friends like this guy.
I'm a bad boy.
Remember folks, always check your blind spot when reversing.
Hey!
It took this guy a little over 2 years to build this awesome full-scale replica out of Lego blocks, and his ham-fisted friend a little over 2 seconds to fully destroy it. Angling through the winter ice is one of the most expensive forms of fishing, especially when you're donating a brand new smartphone to the water every trip.
Jeez!
That fragile sticker on your brand new package, it doesn't mean squat to the veteran delivery driver. She may be able to go 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds, but this ultra-lowered car is defeated by the smallest of curbs.
Nice.
You gotta hand it to the Australians. They love their Lego. Get a load of the host's face when he realizes he's just demolished 75,000 bricks worth of prime wild hog.
What have I done?
7 vacant car spaces, and this guy chooses to try and park in someone else's spot. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Just ask this guy how far the apples fall from the boxes he just spilled all through the back of the truck.
Tango down.
If you can't sort it out virtually, just step up to the enemy and sort them out face to face. This brave boy will have to face a more serious opponent when his mom finds out. Switzerland has avalanches. Vietnam has orange lanches.